Jono, so they're back in front here, and what a game. There's 15 seconds to get another one. Mitchell deep. Wouldn't they like Buddy to take this one-on-one? It was probably the first genuine one-on-one, and Buddy stole the march, and they'll be in front by more than 1 point.
See that tap out from Hale? It was, if you're a midfielder, you lick your lips at that type of delivery service.
Well, they started with a couple of goals and they're finished with a blast and a blaze of 3 goals glory. Hawthorn in 2 minutes. They have turned this game on its end from being 2 goals down. They are 7 points up, and you can see what it means to them at quarter time.
Scoring opportunity.
So Suckling goes for broke with a bit of wind behind him. He gets it almost to the centre circles. You'd like to do that a few times. Into Hale, he could go along to Buddy, and he can take the mark and go back and kick a goal if he wants to.
I was thinking about the plan he should use, Buddy, and I wouldn't say playing close to the goal, just blindly just playing close to goal. I would always make him closest to goal in a dangerous position with 70-80 metres behind him, especially on the kickouts, because there's no bloke who can match him for height and size who can run with him, and that is a prime example of it.
Well,
didn't kick one in warm-up at this end.
2 marks, 2 kicks from one end of the ground to the other, and a goal. The potency of Hawthorn on display in its various forms down here at Aurora Stadium. He, of course, kicked 1 goal 3, but he was always likely to do better than that today. And all of a sudden, he might be able to pop through his 3rd goal, and yes, he does. And the Hawks, they are up and running now.
Mitchell clearance.
They have plastered on 5 consecutive goals after conceding 4 in a row to North.
The give of Puopolo here is outstanding. Around there, knew exactly where Franklin was. Could have fed there to Bruce, but in the end was too good.
In the end, the lure of another goal was too much for him, John.
Oh, keep his confidence up. We love that.
Yep, you're out of my road, little man.
They really need to do. Kangaroos right now. What have they had? 5 scored in a row against them.
Yep.
The boundary.
There's the score sources. We'll come back to that in a moment, because the Hawks might get another one, and Buddy might just get number 4, and it's not even close to half-time yet, and they'll lead a new footy after that. He's kicked that to Hobart. I'm not even sure if that's the direction of Hobart.
I think that's towards Melbourne.
He's kicked that to Melbourne.
Yeah, Delaney did wonderfully well in the first quarter with a bit of assistance from Goldstein dropping back, and he felt confident. You can just sense after that.
Not a great time to spill a mark like that for Delaney. Whitecross was there to pounce, pop it into pocket, and again he's clear. And Buddy takes the mark.
Ruckhead.
Within 40 metres of goal.
Look at Thompson.
Yeah. I don't, now that is. So it's push it and push it. Don't overstep the mark, but push it as much as you can.
Is this 4 1/4 for Buddy Franklin? It is. 5 for the day, and the Hawks lead blows out to beyond 40 now, and that's 9 consecutive goals for the Hawks.
Can I change my dream team captain?
Eventually, he found it. Mitchell, Rioli, don't tell me he planned that. Young, 1 more to Bruce, and they were clear and running into an open goal. Or Thompson might have bitten off more than he could chew.
Yeah, he threw it because he ducked the head twice, got away with the first one. The umpire gave him a bit of grace.
Yeah.
And said, all right, you sort of broke that by ducking your head. The second one comes, you re-ducked your head. Made up a word there. And the ball falls free. Okay, there's the first duck. Second duck. And it just drops on. What's this, up to 6 if he threads?
Yep. 6 for the day, 5 for the quarter for Buddy Franklin. Point blank range, really.
No, it still doesn't leave the boot that well.
No, it didn't then, but back to 37 points. Buddy makes his move.
Over kick.
He did, didn't he? That's a free
unnecessary bit of grabbing and grasping from Scott Thompson.
Now he's got nobody. If we pull back on this shot here, well, they all pull away. He might still get a run around here.
And Wells was onto it, but a little late, so the angle and the percentages did improve, and Buddy Franklin is having a day out. 7 goals for Buddy. Not his preferred side, but boy, didn't the equation turn in his favour. as he took the chance to Durham that you spotted and kicked the goal.
It's not as if it wasn't going to happen. I thought Grimer ran up there to block that
He was
space.
oblivious to it, totally.
Well, the thing is, as he watches that kick go away from him, we know it goes with Buddy's kicking. He kicks him out of the instep, so at the end of its trajectory, it will drift right to left. So that makes that a real tough shot if he doesn't play on. You had to block that space. Lightening the load on, they pushed him forward, take him out of the midfield. He ran pretty hard in the first half.
Ferrito tried to be bold, but he got there! Oh, he's having a day out, Buddy, and he kicks another one. When you're hot.
They want to get to Buddy, the Kangaroos players, and Big Ruffy, that's even leadership in itself. He's just putting a separation on the body of some of these blokes. Big Spud. The Clint Eastwood rule, man's got to know his limitations.
But what did the Kangaroos do in the first quarter then? They used the ball short. They had that 25-metre kick. That's what got them out of the defensive end and allowed them to push forward effectively. And once again, then Ferrito was going to go long. In the second quarter, they went long out of defence. It falls straight into the Hawks' hands.
That's 8 for Buddy Franklin now. Too much time and space as far as North are concerned. They work the angles. Bruce, high ball. Buddy's there again. Shrugs off Thompson and takes another mark.
And the work of Roughhead behind on that occasion was able to protect the back of Buddy. Once he did get rid of Thompson, threw him out of the way with pure strength, and Roughhead was able to get his body between Franklin and Grimer.
Try and have a look down. If he kicks a goal and we get a little bit of a break, try and have a look down the ground shot at how he shrugs him off. I mean, he's not a great contested mark, but he is still a powerful man.
For number 9. And it's not even three-quarter time. It's not even close to three-quarter time. He's got 9. And that's equal personal best for Buddy Franklin. But things have become unglued here for North Melbourne. Burgoyne punches another hole in their defence. Suckling, the wind-up. Smith off the left. Here's Buddy.
Well, Buddy's going to get a shot at it. We'll have a look at Drew Petrie.
This is the main event. Buddy Franklin for 10 goals. This absolute superstar. First time ever, 10 goals for Buddy Franklin. And he could get so many more today. Look at the reaction of the fans. He's a footy hero, and he's going off to soak up the applause and the plaudits of the locals.
Outflowing ball. You look at him and think he's a small forward. He's about 6'1", 6'1 and a half. He can take an overhead mark if he gets a run at it, but he's a ground level player.
Birchall's been outstanding.
Here he is again, Franklin. Takes the mark, and he's on the right side, Durham. We've seen him kick it from here before.
Last 25% of the journey, so this is about the right distance.
So Buddy Franklin looking for number 11. He's getting into uncharted territory now. That is 11 for Buddy. Franklin takes Hawthorn to a 96-point lead. How many more will he kick? Mitchell, there's Franklin up on the wing.
Oh, he'll get it.
Yeah, he'll get it, but...
he might have a shot.
No, not this time. It's a
That's
good
a
ball.
great
It's
kick.
a great kick.
That is an awesome... That is the best kick. Look how far Franklin is away still.
Yeah. So, on the 50, a minute to go. Here we go. Buddy Franklin for 12. Sometimes you just got to sit back and enjoy the show. And what a show he's put on. 12 goals for Buddy Franklin. Red sky at night. Buddy's delight, Durham.
It has been a magical performance.
There's your dirty dozen, Durham.
There's the dirty dozen for the Kangaroos. You look over at those hills and you see they are... It's like a Tolkien tale for North Melbourne. And this bloke is... He's like Gandalf today. He's just done everything. Magical.
Even he's in awe of himself.
He is. You got your wish, Hutto.
You willed that one, Anthony Hudson.
Oh, hang on. Might not be over yet. 5 seconds to... Oh, he let it
wave the flags, it's there.
Hawthorn have won by 115 points, but we have bared witness to the sheer genius. This nonchalant phenomenon has done it in a way that we only thought and hoped might happen one day, and we've been lucky enough to be here to see it. 13 goals for from the man they call Buddy.
Yeah, have a look at it. North Melbourne 9-5-59. Buddy Franklin 13-4-82.
Yes.
For the Hawks 27-12, 174 completely eclipse the Kangaroos 9-5-59.
And here he is.
And Colby, you have the man of the moment.
We have the man of the moment. I just said, how did that feel? He goes, geez, that's pretty good. But what an amazing day.
Yeah, it was. Disappointed after last week's loss to Richmond, and we had to bounce back, and the boys did a super effort today. It was a four-quarter effort, and we dug in and got the points, which is good.
Now, what did you eat this morning? What was the routine? Is it any different than what you've done previously? Because 13 goals is an amazing effort.
I think I might have to stick to the 6-week mix with honey, mate. I stuck to that, and I mean, I'm kicking a few goals, which is really good for me.
Now, when you're 70 metres out with a minute to go, you're allowed to kick a torpedo too, you know that?
Oh, mate. Team play, but yeah, as I said, mate, it was just a good team effort today. We were just disappointed after last week, and we've had an up and down season, so just get the 4 points to super.
And your body, I mean, it's feeling as good as ever. I mean, you know, you've absolutely flogged them today, and some of the younger boys coming into the side. Young Hill, I think he was smiling at one stage, just marvelling the fact that he got to run around with you.
Yeah, it was good. He came on. He was sub today, and he made impact, which is really good. Yeah, as I said, it was just a super team effort. And who we got next week? I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's good.
Well, buddy, go and enjoy your star today, mate. Enjoy.
It's trying hard to make it about team, but when you kick 13, Dan, surely those rules go out the window. I know you wouldn't have fallen for that trap.
Amazing.